How are you? This is Tim Ward with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised. I want to thank you real quick about taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video over to you. So let's go ahead and get started on a couple things. Now, I have the homepage of the website pulled up, which we'll take a look at here in just a couple minutes. I like to start one of these videos out on a Google search page here. Now, sure as you guys know, what I've typed in here is what we would consider to be a keyword, and more specifically a buyer intent keyword. So it's somebody looking for roofing services to be done within the Chicago, Illinois area. And I know you guys are servicing more than Chicago. It looks like you're up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin as well. So, this is kind of going to go for the same thing no matter what area you're trying to rank within. Now, we want to be obviously on this first page of Google for all these different keywords, especially these buyer intent keywords. And we want to be on the first page, as that's going to get 75 to 80% of the people are going to stick on this first page when choosing a company. Now, we're seeing this first way that you can actually get on this first page of Google, and that's through running ads. I typically tend to stay away from them, although these Google guarantees are going to be the best when it comes to conversion rates for ads. But again, I would stick away, as about 80% of people are going to instantly disregard these ads anyways when they come and enter a page like this, mainly due to credibility. People are typically going to choose a company that's either ranking organically through a business profile or through their website. Okay. Now, with you guys being in Wheeling, you're only going to be able to rank your or your Google business profile for this specific town, mainly due to the amount of competition that's in the area. And generally, you can't rank much further than about a radius of about 5 miles outside of that town anyway. So with that being said, you guys are within this first three, and you're actually the top when it comes to ranking your Google business profile. So you guys are doing a bunch of great things already. You have tons of great reviews, tons of nice pictures that I'm seeing right off the bat here too. It looks like you filled out your bio fully. Normally it's about 750 characters, so that looks about right. You could definitely be updating some frequently asked questions, which will always help you keep within the top three as well. And then you guys definitely are. Looks like you were responding. I would definitely respond to as many of these reviews as possible as well. That'll definitely help keep you within the top three too. And that's your main objective at this point, is just to keeping within this top. And if you can be number one, that's even better, of course. So make sure you really just keep this business profile up to date. Never go a week without at least posting something within there. Maybe it's even a picture, but that again, make sure Google knows that you're keeping everything up to date, and you're making it keeping it as lively as possible. Now, within the area too, you guys are ranking two different pages of your actual website. So it looks like your home page, and then a residential roofing page for, it looks like, Wheeling as well. Yes, so it looks like it's going to be that page too. So doing a great job overall when it comes to ranking within your specific area of Chicago. Now, for the actual Chicago, more towards Chicago, what I would consider keywords, Matthews Roofing is going to be the top competitor when it comes to that area. And I didn't think I saw you right on this homepage. No, so I don't. So it looks like your website would have to be the one that's obviously going to rank within here, as your Google business profile is not going to be able to. Now, what is awesome is you guys have already built out these Chicago, different pages that you want to do a lot of work within. Even Milwaukee's up there. So you do have a Chicago page. And how you would want to kind of lay these out is lay these out as your top competitors are doing on their homepage. So if you're going to pull up your Chicago, residential roofing page here, you really want to look at how much content is on this page compared to what your top competitor that's ranking for Chicago keywords is doing. And since you're going to be ranking just this specific page of the website for the Chicago keywords, you want this to represent, what that top competitor is doing as much as possible. Okay. So if you come into Matthews and take a look at how much content they have on their homepage real quick, you can just do a quick skim. It doesn't have to be exact, but probably around 300 words of content, most likely somewhere around there. And you guys are probably closer in the 400, maybe in 500 range. So you may want to dumb it down just a little bit, and you can do this with every single area that you're trying to rank within. You could even do it for Milwaukee. Obviously, you'd want to take, when you're looking at your commercial roofing page, then you would want to try and look at who's ranking top when it comes to commercial roofing and Chicago and really base this page off of them as well. So you can do that for every single page of a service area that you have here, even for any of your window pages as well. Now your home page, and obviously your wheeling page here, is your home page is more designed towards ranking within wheeling, which is completely fine, as that's what you would consider home base. So I really love the layout of the website too. You got these what we would call great call to actions. A little submit form, get a free quote. They're even down throughout the page. Contact us today, learn more about us, so on and so forth. So really great looking overall, well designed website. So let's take a look at a few other things, right? And just remember, content is key too. So your blog's going to be a big feature. Matthews has a blog as well. And what that does is that's going to really push relevant content, new relevant content to the website every time you do a blog post. So that's really going to help you guys. Now, what I always do next is this is great for comparing websites. This is a paid program I use called Ahrefs. So I went ahead and I threw your guys's uh, domain here or your URL. These first two numbers here are actually strength and trust ratings that Google gives each and every website. And they're rated out of 100, but there's really a benchmark that once you reach 30 and above, we know you have a pretty powerful website at that point. But even that being said, we can see our strength and trust within Google is quite low still as of yet. So you got to build these backlinks out, which is basically clickable text linking one website to another. And those are held within these referring domains. Now, these backlinks, when you build them out, you want to make sure you're building them out at a constant, steady rate. You don't ever want to build too many out too fast. That can draw a red flag to your website through Google. But also make sure that you're getting high quality backlinks from authoritative referring domains. And by authoritative, I mean they already have these high ratings for strength and trust within Google. So once you do get a backlink from them, it is going to boost your ratings up in return. Also, you're indexing for 215, a little bit over keywords that Google's indexing your website has, and it is bringing you just over 500 traffic per month too. So really a good amount of traffic so far that you guys are bringing into your company through the website. I would assume you could definitely get quite a bit more traffic with being within Chicago and Milwaukee. Both of those are going to have high volumes of searches every month when it comes to all these different services that you guys provide as well. Now, we can actually come in here and see where most of your traffic is coming from. And it looks like most of your traffic is coming from Mr. Roof. And I'm going to pause the video real quick and look at this real quick. Okay, so I wanted to show you something real quick, right? So this is what we would consider a nationwide keyword search. We can see the top listing when it comes to Mr. Roof is actually a different company than yours, and you can see it even brings up a business profile that's different than yours as well. So this isn't necessarily a keyword that you want to, obviously you want to get some traffic from that and rank high for it as it's your company name, but you're going to lose out as this isn't necessarily people looking for you guys exactly. And with that even being said, people who are already going to know your name within the area are most likely going to at least come to you guys and at least talk to you, right? They're going to be a lead for you no matter what. So you want to be able to capitalize on people who have no clue who you are and really don't have anybody in mind when it comes to roofing within a certain area so that you can capitalize on them. Now, this is your first decent, what we consider buyer intent keyword. Somebody looking for commercial roofing within Chicagoland, right? 100 searches per month, but you are 18th position, so you're well on that, second page of Google. So really, you're not going to be getting any traffic from that, right? Commercial roofing Chicago, another great commercial keyword to have. But you can see again, 25th position, so you're not getting much traffic from that, right? So we can see right off the bat, the traffic that you're getting far in and far out is all having to do with the company name. And again, Mr. Roof, that gets 4.1 thousand volume per month. And most likely, again, a nationwide keyword search. So you're not getting a lot of that volume. And really, some of these people clicking on your website probably aren't even within your area and going to be looking for work from you. Now, if we come over to Matthews Roofing real quick, so this is going to be a huge thing, right? You can see the difference in strength and trust that they do have within their website and not very many more backlinks. So again, make sure that these are high quality coming from authoritative referring domains. And that's really going to help boost your ratings up as they're getting close to that benchmark, especially for the DR there. They're indexing for a lot more keywords, as we can tell, so they put a lot more blog posts in over time, and they are bringing in 1.4 thousand traffic overall per month. And I've looked at them a few times, so I know they're ranking for really nice buyer intent keywords. All these Chicago roofing keywords that we can see here. There's their first one with their company name, next one, and then all these different great keywords that are involving Chicago and roofing. Even this top one, right? Roofing company Chicago. Somebody looking for a roofing company in Chicago is typically going to be the only person searching that keyword unless they're doing some research like I am. But you see that gets 350 searches per month on average. They're bringing in 130 just over traffic from that one specific keyword because they're ranked position one for that keyword. Now, also, you can imagine with a company or with a customer coming in through this buyer intent keyword, typically industry standard, especially on a website and how well your guys is built out with the call to actions that it has throughout, the conversion rate on that is going to be at typically a bare minimum 30%. So this company could expect about 40 people from this 130 coming and end up reaching out to them being, an organic warm lead. And we know how well those types of leads close. So um, hundreds of leads per month they're getting from these roofing Chicago keywords, and that's what you want to be able to accomplish too. Not only for roofing, maybe for some different services like window replacement, and not only for Chicago, but also for the Milwaukee area as well. And if you were able to do this, correctly, you'd be bringing in hundreds of leads a month. Organic warm leads to your company every single month through your website. Now, if you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I apologize for making this video so long. I'd be really happy to help you guys, obviously, and I would enjoy the opportunity to help build this for you guys and help bring in the leads that you would want to. And other than that, you know, again, reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. If I can elaborate on any of this information as well. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon.